What's up, gang? Got something else. Ooh, what the business is, y'all. Kahachala. I don't know how you say that, bro. I speak English over here. English only, right? But what's happening, Fal? What's happening, Muhammad? What's happening, Prince? You gotta speak English, gang. Speak English. You have to speak English. Y'all like my hair? My braids? English. Oh, I'm good, gang. I'm doing good, man. Y'all see my downtown live last night? Boy, I was drunk. I was drunk. I ain't all that damn drunk until I got back to the crib. Thank you, bro. Like my hair. Thank you, man. I like it too, bro. I know I got to get another edge pretty soon. Cause my edges be see my hair too thin a little bit. So my edges be kind of easily messed up sometimes, you know what I'm saying? But it's good, my hair, you know. Everything else doing good. I'm gonna need some oil pretty soon. Get some oil for my dreads. Where I'm from Louisiana in America. I'm from the South, man, the dirty South. You know about the South. What you know about that South? The dirty South, dirty South. See, the funny thing about that is that I ain't ever had a strong Southern accent like some dudes from the South. But you know, everybody's different, which means we have like three different languages. We have the regular dirty South talk, then we have the extremely dirty South talk, and then we have the modern dirty South talk. You from India? That's what's up, man. My homie Ara, who's a moderator, he's from India too. You know what I'm saying? I got some Indian listeners, so shout out to India. Love y'all, bro. See, I got the modern dirty South accent because in order for people to understand my dialect, I had to clean up a lot of stuff out the dirty South tongue so I could speak more formally where more people understand me. You know what I'm saying? But the extremely dirty South talking people, I don't even know what they saying half the time. I'll be like, what, nigga? Say it again. Then they'll say it again. I'll be like, oh, that's what you said. You know what I'm saying? That don't means I ain't been here or I ain't born here. Now, this just means like my parents in particular had a modern dirty South tongue. Like they still talk very Southern, but they knew how to communicate formally so you can understand what they saying. And that's me, bro. I speak very clearly so people can understand what I'm saying. Now there is some people be like, what you said, bro? But that's all the other dirty South people. What's up, China? What you? Oh, bro, I ain't seen you in a little bit either, bro. I miss all y'all, bro. My moderators, man, miss y'all, bro. I was downtown last night, sloppy. I was so drunk, bro. Then I hit my blunt downtown, cause I ain't gonna do shit. You know what I'm saying? This is my city. I told these niggas this my city. Niggas just be lying. You gotta go through power moves, bro. And niggas know my family in this city, whether they hating or not. I got here by hard work, bro. I got here by caring about people. So I can go downtown, hit my blunt when I feel like it, and ain't no police gonna do shit about it. You know what I'm saying? Need to get my YouTube case. Yeah, bro, where you been, man? Where you been, China? Miss you, dog. I forgot about you, man. It's half the moderators I forgot about because y'all don't be on at all, bro. I miss y'all, bro. Niggas been trying to get me in the comments and shit. Mm-mm. I need y'all to monitor my shit from these haters, bro. Um, on the other homie, the I don't know dude, I had to make him moderator because he been gone for a while. He had to block a nigga the other day, bro. So, gang, go on charge your phone, bro. You know what might be a good investment? I might try to find one for my phone. Them rechargeable, either the rechargeable device where you can plug your phone into type shit, or a rechargeable case. That way you can just charge your shit anywhere. You know what I'm saying? I might get the little portable device, so when my battery get low, I can just plug that bitch in on the go. You know what I mean? But I also heard about the rechargeable phone case. That'll be a good investment too. You know what I mean? And just do it like that. But that's probably next year shit. You know what I mean? What's up, Gabino? I remember you, Gabino Lugo. I think I remember you, bro. Yeah, I walked downtown last night on my live to talk about the DL shit. I was drunk, bro. I was fucking drunk as hell. I ain't gonna lie. Might need to pull some more right now. I'm gonna pop a little more in a few, right? I was drunk, but I was talking about how the DL shit is intertwined with the police, and it's about the industry, right? This live, I'm talking about middle class thieves in the industry. You're detoxing all this shit, so so you can identify all the problems and not deal with the industry no more. Hey man, watch you. Appreciate the time every put in the account. We explain things. Thank you, bro. Thank you, man. I'm gonna keep going too, bro, cause we got a mission, bro. Thank you very much, gang. Shout out to Prince, y'all. He gets the whole gist of it. That's why I'm doing it, man. I'm doing this for future reference also. Like I'm killing two birds with one stone with these videos. But I learned that we gotta take down the enemy. And we can't take down the enemy by aiding the enemy. You take down the enemy by shining light on him. And there's Bible verses about it. You can read the Bible. The Lord said, tell the truth, shame the devil, right? So that's one of the verses that I infuse with my stuff. In order for me to shame the devil like they've been shaming good people, we have to expose everything they doing, regardless if you involved with it or not. It don't matter if you're involved with it or not. You have to tell the truth to shame the devil. The devil been shaming us the whole time with his minions. He uses minions to go everywhere and try to embarrass us and belittle us and do all types of shit to fuck up our confidence, right? So the only thing we gotta do to fuck the devil up and his minions is tell the truth. They said tell the truth, shame the devil. That's a Bible verse. You know what I'm saying? And it's a whole bunch of Bible verses that let us give more confidence and shining the light on them because they can't handle the light. If they working in the shadow, they can't handle the light. Is being atheist good or bad? Why? Well, since it's not in my judgment to tell people what to do, I believe in God, and I don't look at atheists as bad people. I just look at atheists as another mindset. It's really about your mindset, bro. I wouldn't recommend being an atheist, but it's up to you, man. You can be whatever you want. Just know the consequences behind it. It's just like being a believer in God. They think being, they think believing in God is gonna lead to good stuff. It will eventually, but you still gotta go through all the fuck shit. So every mindset gonna lead to a consequence. You know what I'm saying? Atheists in my opinion, are wrong. That don't mean you can't be a good atheist. No, I met some good atheists before. Like years ago, I had a white guy friend who had another white friend who was an atheist, but he let me around him. I thought he was racist at first, but he let me around him. We was smoking together, drinking and shit. He fed me a couple times, and it's like he's an atheist. He shouldn't be doing this, but it's like everybody's different. So I don't judge people by their system of beliefs because that's not what God told us to judge people by. God said judge people by their heart, which means in the Bible itself, there's people who were sinners that help people. Jesus saved sinners right there. So it's like in order to like in order to understand the world, you gotta let people be they self around you. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I don't have a problem with nobody. As long as they not hurting people, as long as they not no pedophiles, as long as they earning their money, then you good with me. Who you believe in, that ain't got nothing to do with me because at the end of the day, we all got a life story. You know what I'm saying? But I would recommend people to believe in God. See, God don't want to force himself on everybody. And I'm gonna start my subject, right? God don't want us to force him on everybody. He give everybody free range and chances to get it right. You know what I'm saying? And that's the real God. The real God don't want us to force himself on nobody. And then to show you how arrogant a lot of fake Christians are, we're not the ones to save nobody, bro. We supposed to lead people the way. You lead people the way by telling them where to go. You don't sit there and try to control somebody's life, trying to say, "Oh, you gotta go through me to get to God." That's not how it works. You lead people the way to get to God. That's our only job, bro. So that shows y'all a lot of Christians are frauds. They're actually trying to control people's life. Can we understand God? Yeah, we can understand God, but we can't comprehend him. God's so big, the whole existence from the top of the universe to the bottom is like little marbles to him, man. You know what I'm saying? Scientists finding big shit every day in space. They just found a universe that looks like a big ass spider web and it had millions of universes inside of it. You know what I'm saying? That's massive. But guess what? All that shit is like little dust to God. God's so big, bro. We wouldn't be able to comprehend him. We can understand the concept of him, but we won't ever comprehend him because he's super massive. He's like the biggest entity ever in existence. That's why scientists been trying to like put a little compression on God. You can't. God made everything. He made the languages, he made the people, he made life. God literally spoke everything into existence. That's why they can't explain shit. They say the Big Bang and all that, right? Big Bang created life and all that. Let's say hypothetically it did. Don't y'all know God is the Big Bang? They literally think two particles was just floating in nowhere and just collided and created everything. That's a strong belief. Like y'all talking about believing in God is strong belief. Where the particles came from? Where the fuck two particles like that just gonna be floating at? And why it ain't no more Big Bangs? By that theory, it should have been a Big Bang every day. But guess what? It was only one Big Bang. For sure, gang. Do what you gotta do, China. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be on here for a little bit. Do what you gotta do. Right now, we talk about the belief in God, right? Now, I believe in God. I had a lot of experiences. He talks to me, angels, all types of things, right? I can't force nobody to believe in God because I seen God and heard the angels and do all that off guard. Like when I be off guard, that's when God hit me up. You know what I'm saying? And that's how he wants you. He wants you to live your life so he can speak to you. Unlike the devil, he wants you, he wants your whole attention. God wants you to be doing your life so he can get your attention. So that's the difference. Why are humans special to God? Because we were made in his image. If you look at everything in the universe, humans and aliens and some animals all look the same, right? But everything else don't look like humans. Such as, let's say, like bacteria, right? You can pull up the microscopic image of bacteria. Bacteria don't look like humans. You know what I'm saying? Some animals in the kingdom don't look like humans. We special to God because he created us in his image. So it's kind of like, let's say in your house, right? You making stuff, right? Let's say like furniture. You got your couches, you got your chairs, you got your seats, you got everything you like, right? But you got that one special couch that you like. That's what we are to God. We like that one special creation that he loved. But he loved everything. He loves everything that he created. But humans in particular was meant to carry out his mission of spreading the word about him. So it's like, what's up, Moonister? What's happening, gang? Hey, y'all, tell me why I got drunk as hell last night. And I wanted to do the detoxing video about the DL shit. I was so drunk, I came back and walked downtown, hit my blunt out there, you know what I'm saying? If there is God, there must be soul. Yeah, he created the souls first. The way God created everything was that he made the heavens first. Then he made life. And then he made the physical. Once he made life in the heavens and all that, that wasn't a physical thing. It's light, it's fire, it's energy, you know what I'm saying? Then he made the physical. He made the physical universes, the planets, stars, the water, everything, bro. He made everything in order, right? But the thing is, there's this ancient thing where they explain the anatomy of the soul, and it's fire, air, and water. That's the diagram of the heavens. The heaven is fire. The middle heaven where we at is air, and below us is water. You know what I'm saying? It's in the same order. Up in here in our head, fire. Up in here in the middle, air. In our stomach, water. You know what I'm saying? It's the same Trinity. So it's like God is in order. He's in perfect order. All the numbers, everything flow with each other, right? We was made within the air realm as humans, but still working with heaven. Heaven is fire. All the angels, the beings, himself, everything in heaven is fire. The spirit is fire. You know what I'm saying? Then you come down here where we breathing air. They don't breathe air up there. They are life. They're fire, right? And our realm is a bunch of air. Okay? And then if you keep going lower, guess what you're gonna see? A bunch of water. So it's the same, you know what I'm saying, same levels everywhere you go. Can anyone be created God? No. There's only one God, but he gave us all powers. You know what I'm saying? We work through the angels just as humans to get to our next goal. Our power is living our life, put it like that. See, atheists made it seem like if we believe in God, then we don't have no power. That's not how it works. Our power is living our life. You know what I'm saying? Life gonna happen regardless who you believe in. So it's just best to learn how life works in general. You live your life for life to work for you. And y'all speaking to a nigga that had to pause his life. I paused my life so many times, it was messing up God. Well, I ain't gonna say it like that. It was messing up my own life. Pausing my life messed up my own life. And no, I didn't pause by choice. You know, people like, why you do that? I didn't pause by choice. I think it was supposed to happen too. My life was supposed to be paused to prove that it can be paused. And that led me to discover that it's a system right now made to pause your life. And the industry is heavily involved with it. That's why they trying so hard to manipulate our mind. They trying everything in their power to mess up the mind of humans because they know that if we stop living our life and purpose, that we gonna fuck up our own life and it's gonna stop blessings, it's gonna stop future possibilities and everything, man. It's earth, mixture of heaven and hell. We see both. Yo, have you ever felt or seen a yo? Oh yeah, I seen all that. It's just the fact that our science and a lot of people can't comprehend it. So instead of just saying I don't understand it, they start attacking it. Oh, you dumb. You ain't never seen that. We ain't never seen it, so I don't know what you talking about. You know what I'm saying? So I just keep it to myself. I seen a lot of stuff. You know what I'm saying? God showed me so much stuff. He showed me other planets. But I can't speak on that because they not ready for all that, bro. And they gonna be like, why are you so special? Why you gotta see it? I didn't ask to see it. I live my life without worry about shit. And in my life story, God talked to me. I grew a relationship with God. And that's also too, you can grow a relationship with God. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna tell you this before I go to the next subject, right? People not even praying right. You know how they be like, bow down your knees and ask them what you want, tell them what you want. That's not the right way to pray after Jesus died. Once Jesus died, prayer changed too. So yeah, a lot of the modern church is working with the enemy to block y'all because y'all not even praying right. You know what I'm saying? I started praying right a couple years ago, and doors just flung open for me because I used to wonder why these doors shut. Why it seem like I can't get shit? That's because I wasn't praying right, bro. And then everybody got different ways to pray to God, but it's like it's a certain thing you're supposed to start out with to pray to God. And I could tell y'all this live, but the thing is, that's gonna get off subject. I'll just do a live for that so y'all can understand it type shit. But let's gonna get started on the subject, y'all. Oh yeah, bro. Good congratulations, man. Keep going, gang. After a while, you gonna reach 100 subscribers. I'm trying to reach 1,000, bro. I've been at 700, 600 for too long. So I'm gonna try to get it at 1,000 pretty soon. You know what I'm saying? But here go the subject, y'all. We talking about detoxing the industry, right? We detoxing and boycotting the industry for plethora of reasons, right? But I spoke on 3 reasons the past couple of days. Now this is the 4th reason, right? There's a bunch of middle class thieves in the industry. Cause I talked about the deal shit yesterday, and I really didn't finish the deal shit. I was just too drunk, and then it's draining to think about it. So I just bump up on a future live type shit, right? Does God exist within humans? Yeah, He made the soul and the body, so we are His property. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's how it is. God created everything. Humans are His property. Sorry about that, y'all. Um, yeah, yeah, God is within us, bro. We are God. The thing is, we're like workers of heaven. We're the workers of heaven, even though God is our Father. Everybody working for heaven, regardless of how they look at it. But back to what I was saying, though, right? We're gonna talk about that another live. In the industry, it's a lot of middle class thieves, and I literally mean that to the point they will copy everything you're doing if it's good enough. The thing is, that makes them look unauthentic. They're not authentic at all. You know what I mean? So we gotta detox from that shit because if we keep allowing them to have power over your life, then you ain't gonna find no happiness. You're not gonna be successful. You know what I'm saying, and all the rest of stuff. And I seen what you posted, baby. You better stop letting people know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Stop that, baby. I dealt with them, bro. Middle class thieves will take everything you doing, don't say nothing about it, and then try to act like they the ones that made it. There's thieves, man. It's copycats. That means you're not authentic. If you gotta take all that shit from other people without asking, without paying, and without giving reference, you're a thief. And then it don't look the same. When they take shit, they water it down, bro. So that's another reason why I had to detox from the industry, bro. The industry is fried, bro. Like, I don't know why the hell they kept it going or why it's that big, but we taking it down, bro, regardless how they feel. We taking the whole industry down because most of the shit in the industry was stolen by the underground. They stole underground shit and try to put it on the industry. You know what I'm saying? And it didn't work because they watered it down. You know what I mean? Santa Claus. Don't worry about that right now, bro. We gonna talk about that another live. I'm gonna do this subject, then I'm gonna pop out cause I gotta do some other shit right. Hold on. Well, Santa Claus ain't real. You should know that, bro. It's just a tradition for the kids. It's something to get the kids thinking that if they be good, they can get presents. You know what I'm saying? So Santa Claus definitely not real. Um, that was another reason why I detoxed from the industry, y'all. It's too many copycats, bro, and they all grown. Like, I understand if a kid copying you and all that. That's the kid. They do kid shit. These motherfuckers adults, man. It's adults in here doing that shit. So I'm like, I gotta just break away from the shit, bro. Right, right, right. That's facts, man. Facts. But once I realized I had to break away from the shit, I said, man, the word gonna have to be spread because I feel like not enough people is talking about it. You know what I'm saying? And that's what's making it more suspicious. I'm like, if all y'all want to fall down with them, go ahead and find y'all country to move to because this ain't the country to do this shit in, bro. All these people are minding their business, trying to get their life together, doing things, take care of their family and shit. They ain't got time to be worried about this little hidden agenda program y'all got going on, bro. And y'all can't even fix your own shit. Y'all don't even have enough talent to do shit on your own. So it's like, why the fuck is y'all even still trying, bro? Y'all in the mix of real adults doing shit and trying to act like we supposed to stop everything we doing to look at y'all. Uh-uh. Them days over with, nigga. I'm done with them. I noticed that shit like that is the reason why a lot of shit is out of whack, bro. Y'all want us to stop everything we doing to support y'all, but y'all stealing everything. You're lying on people. Y'all some predators. Y'all weirdos. You're losers. You're middle class people. It's like, man, we don't got time for this shit, bro. See, down here in the working class, we gotta work for everything, bro. So we don't even have enough physical time for ourselves. But the fact that y'all think y'all was gonna get a bunch of working class people to support y'all and spend their hard earned money on y'all, that's where you got life fucked up at. And then the rich people not finna do it either. So the only people they got in the industry to support them is middle class people. Because middle class people ain't doing shit. They in a limbo of having money and almost being broke. So it's like they don't have to do nothing important to survive. But working class people, we gotta work all the fucking time, bro. We barely got no time for sleep, nigga. And y'all think we got no time to sit there and deal with y'all, and y'all shit's fake. That's that middle class thoughts. And then y'all don't have rich fans. Rich billionaire people is not reaching out for y'all for nothing. They not reaching out to y'all for nothing. So I said, they literally so high on cocaine or PCP, whatever they doing, that they convinced themselves that all these people are their fans. Whole time they paying shit. They buying fake ass accounts. Hey, Crushindo, I just featured one of your songs. For sure, gang, appreciate that, bro. Shout out to one of my moderators, man. Y'all subscribe to Moonister. He trying to reach, he trying to get more subscribers. So subscribe to bro. If I help someone who is very needy, but if I help killed him, am I guilty if I didn't have any intent to do that? Yeah, I mean, nah, you're not guilty, bro. Life still happens. You know how many people that my parents helped that end up passing away? Sometimes you might have been their last help. You know what I'm saying? But that don't mean you the one that did it. Like one lady in particular was sick, and my parents prayed for him, right? Cause they're ministers, right? And then the next week she died. Like she was feeling better too. She felt way better, almost healing and shit. And then she died. So it's like sometimes your help could have just been the last on their life story. You know what I'm saying? That don't mean you did it. As long as you didn't physically kill them, you didn't kill them. Sometimes God take people out the world. You know what I'm saying? But that's what I was saying. Middle class industry has convinced themselves that they were gonna get rich fans and the working class is fans. No, sir. No, that's not how it works. You can't get the working class because we working too fucking hard. They need us. And you can't get billionaires as fans because y'all don't have more money than them. So the industry's stuck in the middle, trying to act broke, but trying to act rich. So I say, stop fucking with them because they're thieves. Anybody that don't even know what type of shit that they in, then they convince themselves that they somebody else, which is a danger. That's a conflict of interest. If you don't even know who yourself is, you're a conflict of interest. You know what I'm saying? So the industry is a conflict of interest to your mind and image. When they steal people's shit, taking styles and money and all that, when they do that shit, they just basically proving that they not built to survive out here. You know what I'm saying? So my advice to everybody is that the more we detox from the industry, the less power and money that they get. Because it runs off our ignorance. The whole industry runs off our ignorance. You know what I'm saying? And the more ignorant we are, the more power and money they're going to get. So we need to get more smart. People need to start waking up, detoxing, changing their life, everything, so they can finally break free from the spells of the industry. You know what I'm saying? Cause they always say the devil created the devil created the industry, right? If we want to weaken if we want to weaken the devil and take down the industry, we have to work on ourselves, bro. I know God though. God is definitely first, but He's telling us to work on ourselves. That's how we defeat the industry. That's how you defeat the whole thing. Work on ourselves because that hive mind shit, that's not in the diagram no more. Before Jesus died, the hive mind was fucking up a lot of shit. After Jesus died for us, we are individually responsible for our lives. So I ain't saying it ain't good to be in a group. What I'm saying is, if you want to be grouped up with people, make sure they all are good people. Don't be grouped up with hive-minded, demonic people, because that shit can fuck y'all up, bro. You know what I'm saying? So That's one of another reasons why I'm detoxing from the industry. They are frauds, bro. They're middle class. They can't take shit. Like, they can't take the same punishment that they dish out, right? And then they're so ignorant, they don't even know who their fans are. They don't even have many fans. This is why I said some months ago that the middle class is dying off. It's done because y'all are the only class of people who think you don't have to do nothing and spend all your money up and you're gonna be good forever. That's not how it's done. And y'all don't want to learn shit. So it's like, we not finna deal with that. I'm not finna take care of no middle class motherfucker that spent all their money up and don't know how to do shit. That's what the industry is. The industry signs middle class people so they can spend their money up, stay in a lifetime contract with them, and get used up by whoever's controlling the industry, the government. The government used them to distract people, bro. Because if you look at it, billionaires is not sitting there worried about no industry. The working class is not sitting there worried about the damn industry. So who's the only people worried about the industry? The middle class. Who's the only class of people that want to be worldwide famous for not doing shit? The middle class people. Who's the only people that want you to spend all your damn hard-earned money, time, and everything to focus on them? Middle class people. Because they don't have shit to do. And they so dumb, y'all one step away from becoming billionaires if you get off your fucking ass and stop looking for trying to be cool and shit. But no, they don't want to do that. That's why I said the middle class is dead too, because sooner or later, these billionaires are going to start reaching to the working class and be like, hey, we heard about your idea. We finna invest such and such in it. You know what I'm saying? Now that working class person is a millionaire. That's how it's going to start happening, because they was looking for the middle class. I don't know why. I told y'all money don't mean everything. Told y'all money don't mean everything. But they was looking for the middle class to become successful, right? It didn't happen. The middle class so fucking spoiled and lazy and untalented that when they become famous, they bring their spoiled, lazy, untalented ways to the industry to the point they need all these people to make them look good. They need all these writers to get their shit started. So it's like, people just need to break free from that shit. If you're in the working class that happen to be a fan of the industry, change that shit right now, bro. We ain't got enough energy to balance the industry and our life. It ain't enough energy anywhere to balance that, because the industry is unbalanced. Think of it as energy, right? If you're in a science lab and you making up a scientific chemical, right? And the chemical you trying to put in another chemical is unbalanced and it's gonna do crazy shit. You can't add that chemical to that other chemical. So that's what the industry is. We can't add the industry to our lives because they are unbalanced. Once you add unbalanced energy into your life starts fucking up. I know from experience. I used to listen to all that shit. And I was wondering why the fuck my life was just so off course. That's because I had to break free, bro. I had to break free from the industry because they have unbalanced energy. You know what I'm saying? So it's best to do that, y'all. 'Cause I'm about to hop off live. I'm about to get in the shower and shit. You know what I mean? Get ready for work tomorrow. Get the industry out y'all life, bro. The more we fix our own life and focus on God and getting our shit together, the more the industry weakens. If the industry ran by the devil, we gotta weaken the devil. How do you weaken the devil? By running to God, living your purpose, helping folks, making your shit right. That's how you defeat the devil. You know what I'm saying? Because if you just only simply praying and you're not even praying right, the devil gonna run your ass over. It's deeper than just prayer. Y'all gotta know how to pray first. If you ain't praying right, your prayer is not getting to heaven. That's all I'm saying. And they're gonna be like, he's God. He should, you know what I'm saying, blah, blah, blah. You right. He's God, and any thought about him, he's gonna accept, right? But if you really truly care in your heart, you gonna find out how to do the shit, bro. Y'all ain't doing that shit for earth shit. If that person say, hey, go do that, and you do that exactly how they say it, why you can't do that with God? God said, pray like this. And you be like, nah, I ain't got to. I could just think about it and it's cool. No, man. Find the right way to pray to God. Fix your life up. Detox from the industry. Pull away your support. Boycott the shit. And pretty soon, the industry gonna fall. It's falling right now. I don't know if y'all noticed that or not. The industry falling right now. It's just not falling fast enough for them to get scared. But it's falling. It's falling so bad right now that they trying everything in their power to keep the little status they got, right? That's middle class shit. No, keep going, y'all. We just gotta keep being regular. Keep normalizing your life. If you got an ideal, keep it the goal of your ideal. If you working, keep working till you retire. You know what I'm saying? Keep doing y'all regular life and watch how the industry is going to die off. You know what I'm saying? So, with that being said, bro said, am I a rapper? I can rap, but I'm not a rapper. I'm a producer. I'm a music producer. I make beats. I can rap though. With that being said, y'all, don't trust the industry. Most of them are middle class losers. They have no talent. They steal everything. Their money ain't big enough. You know what I'm saying? Um, the rich class or the working class ain't got time to be looking at them. Um, they got sour hearts. You know what I'm saying? They not trying to help nothing. You would think since they middle class, they use their resource to help people, right? They not doing that either. They can't even help themselves. So we just sitting here like, what's the point of them, right? That's the thing. If the whole working class and the rich class ignore the shit out the industry gonna die off. They can't survive just with themselves. A bunch of lazy liars, cornball ass people stealing everything. They not gonna survive one day because one gonna steal from another gonna steal from everybody else, and now they all locked together in a big ass lawsuit thing that ain't gonna ever end. So it's like just let them kill each other off, bro. It's like a snake eating itself. The Leviathan. If y'all heard about the Leviathan, Leviathan is eating itself, even though it's not like just eating itself. The whole Leviathan system is the snake with his tongue in his mouth. That's what they are. They're snakes with their own tongue and their own tail, not the tongue. My bad. Leviathan is a snake with a tail in his own mouth. That's what the industry is. It's a coil of a snake eating itself. And the only power it got is us giving them the power. So if we keep taking the power away, it's gonna eat itself to gain its own power back. And then it's gonna be just done. It ain't gonna be nothing left because they all gonna crash taking each other out. That's what the Giants did. That's what every fucked up empire did. They took each other out. So that's what's gonna happen with this industry. We don't have to physically do anything to them. All we gotta do is stay in our section. If you wanna upgrade to a billionaire, work on that. Live your life. Focus on yourself. Clean, detox, do everything you gotta do to break the spells. And eventually they gonna kill each other off. You know what I'm saying? But I'm out this bitch. Love y'all. Hope y'all have a beautiful Sunday. Um, Christmas is this week, you know what I mean? So Merry Christmas in advance if I don't go live this week. Merry Christmas in advance. Love y'all. Hope y'all have a beautiful day. Double Crescendo. I'm out this bitch.